The first thing the girl did after her rebirth was to lift a sledgehammer and smash it against the wall of her house. Sure enough, she found a pile of glittering gold bricks hidden inside the wall. The girl immediately stuffed all of them into a suitcase and took them to a gold shop. The shop assistant saw her sweating profusely from carrying the suitcase and thought she was a poor student who couldn't afford gold jewelry and had just come to window shop. The assistant immediately wanted to chase her away in disdain. However, the girl paid no attention to her and directly opened the suitcase instead. The golden light emanating from inside stunned everyone present instantly. Soon, the shop manager came personally, invited the girl into the VIP room, and asked her what business she wanted to transact. The girl then stated that she wanted to exchange all these gold bricks for cash. On hearing this, the manager was instantly overjoyed and personally handled the gold brick recycling business for the girl. It didn't take long before the girl received a full 100 million yuan in her account. The manager even arranged a special car to send the girl home. Yet after becoming rich, the girl did not flaunt her wealth at all. On the contrary, she quietly unlinked the supplementary bank card she had given to her family members. Then she put her family house up for sale. She was going to first give a big surprise to her greedy aunt and cousin. This was all because in her previous life, she had been in a terrible car accident. But when she went to pay her hospital fees, she was told there was not a single cent left in her bank card. The girl realized that it must have been her aunt, who had access to the supplementary card, who had transferred all her money away again. So she made a phone call to ask for help. But even though her aunt was clearly using the girl's money to enjoy a hot spring bath, she lied and said that she had been unemployed for years and had no money to spare. The girl had to call her cousin, whom she had been supporting financially all along. Unexpectedly, her cousin also showed ingratitude and said that she needed her money to buy luxury bags. Helpless, the girl dialed her mother's phone number, but her mother only questioned her angrily why she had saved no money after working for so many years. The girl explained that all her money had been transferred away by her aunt and cousin. However, upon hearing this, her mother angrily accused her of being too stingy, claiming that she must be making up excuses just to avoid supporting her aunt and cousin. With that, her mother hung up the phone. The incident left the already critically injured girl so enraged that she died on the spot. But she never expected that the next second, she would be reborn and sent back to the day when her aunt invited all the relatives for a meal. At that moment, her mother called her and explained that the reason her aunt hadn't invited her to the dinner was that she was worried the girl would be too busy with work to make it. The girl couldn't help but question her mother, why her aunt always used her money to pay for the dinner parties. But her mother responded in the same way as before, saying that her aunt was the first college graduate in the family, that she would surely achieve great success in the future, and that the whole family would have to rely on her later. Upon hearing this, the girl was too lazy to argue with her mother anymore, but secretly swore in her heart that she would never let her aunt and cousin leech off her again in this life. So the girl immediately unlinked her aunt's supplementary card, and then sold the house that her aunt and cousin had been occupying all along. After that, the girl went to the countryside and rented a rural house. This was because in her previous life, she had seen a news report and knew that a large amount of gold bricks were hidden in that house. Unexpectedly, shortly after renting the house, she found the gold bricks. The girl instantly became a billionaire because of this. Meanwhile, the dinner party hosted by her aunt and the relatives was about to start, so the girl went there in advance. She booked a private room right next to theirs, and she installed cameras in the private room that her aunt had reserved. She was just waiting to expose the truth that her aunt had been spending her money all along. Completely unaware of this, her aunt was at that moment showing off to all the relatives how capable she was. The girl's parents were also fawning over her aunt obsequiously, hoping that she would help their daughter. On hearing this, her aunt and cousin even looked down on the girl and said she was not hardworking enough, telling the girl's parents to urge her to work harder. Just then, the waiter brought over the bill. Everyone was shocked when they saw that the total cost was 200,000 yuan, but her aunt and cousin said that such an amount of money was not even enough for them to buy a single bag. With that, her aunt picked up the supplementary card and tried to pay the bill with it. The next second, however, an awkward scene unfolded.